Yeah, Alpine guy here. My 2014 3010 RE Alpine with about 60,000 miles on the Dexter D70 7,000 pound axles. And we're looking at the backing plate flange where it's tack welded onto the axle. And when I first saw this, I was concerned for a minute, but then I realized that the axle is all one piece and that this is just the backing plate where it's tack welded. I would have thought they'd have laid a bead all the way around that, but you can clearly see right there the bead. There's ends, and we're working upwards, trying to look up on top of the axle a little better. Get that out of the way. But I'm not concerned with that. It's just the backing plate, and it's welded. I'm looking, this is the passenger side rear axle, and we're looking from the front of that rear axle. Kind of awkward position to video, but if you see this right in here, this means nothing, and that is I would assume is a weep hole or a drain hole to allow moisture to weep out that might have collected back behind there. And I'll move around and shoot one more video of the back side of this backing plate. And here we are looking at the back side of the same spindle plate. And we'll try to get a better focus on that area in question right up in there. And I see no reason for concern with that. The backing plate is tack welded in several places. We'll look at the driver's side on this rear axle too, just for the heck of it. And we're now looking at the driver's side rear axle on the rear side of the axle. And we'll come up in underneath here and look at this backing plate and see how it's welded. And again, as you can see right there, there's no weld in there. And those, like I say, appear to me to be weep holes to allow moisture to come out that might collect in between the backing plate and the flange mount on the axle itself. The axle's one piece solid, and the spindle, which I'm for the backing plate flange, is welded right here, is tack welded on to the axle itself. There's a tack weld there and a bit of a tack weld, and then we'll zoom in one more time just so you can see a little bit better. There's no weld right there whatsoever, and that's by design. So there you go. It's the Alpine guy.